Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dave. I hope you're having a great day. Well, we're a week from Strongsville, so since everybody else is doing it, I'm putting out my Strongsville plan. Since I only live about 2 hours away in Columbus, I'll be driving up Friday morning. I'll get there before early access starts, so I'll probably get there between 11 and 12 and ready to meet everybody and have a good time. Before we get into the bulk of it, I got something I'm going to be giving away at Strongsville to anybody who wants it. I got an official Peacemaker Cards sticker. Got a bunch of them. Anybody who wants one, just come up, tap me on the shoulder, or hit me upside the head and tell me you want one, and I'll give it out to anybody. I got a whole bunch. So I don't think I'll run out, and I'm not that popular. So next, I'm going to be doing a SGC submittal, nothing major. A lot of cards from my childhood, and then a few others that I picked up over the last year. I'll just go through these real quick. I'm not going to discuss anything. There's not going to be any big cards or big grades. Most of them are going to probably be between 5 and 7. Maybe there's a couple that will probably grade a little lower, but first half are from my childhood collection is the 82 Cal Ripken, the 83 stars, it's Ryan Sandberg, the rookies, Tony Gwynn, and the Wade Boggs. SGC is having a $12 special in 70s and 80s cards, so I figure this is a good time to get these in. Got the 78 Nolan Ryan, 77 George Brett, 76 Rod Carew, 76 George Brett, 75 Nolan Ryan, and 71 Rod Carew. All of those I've had since the 80s, and so next are the cards I picked up over the years that I'm wanting to get graded. Here's a 70 World Series card of Nolan Ryan where he saves the day. Few that I picked up at the National, the 69 Pete Rose, and the Tony Perez. Some 67 Hall of Famers that I want to get slabbed up. Bob Gibson, I picked that up at Strongsville last year along with this Ernie Banks. So I'll get those slabbed up. Picked up at the National this year was Pete Rose and Jim Palmer. Last 67 is the high number Hall of Famer of Jim Bunning. I picked up that from B. Roth, the Four Collectors live stream a few months ago. Got the 65 Tony Perez, the 63 Yaz, and finally the 62 Frank Robinson. That'll be a pretty good submission, so be happy to get those slabbed up. Next, it's a cheap card I picked up, and I want to get SGC to reholder because they put the wrong label on it. It's only like I bought it for like $5 or $6. They have it as a 2006 Topps Home Run History. Should be excuse me, labeled the 2000 Topps 2007 Topps Heritage home run champion. So I'm sure they'll regrade that. I don't think they'll charge anything for it since it was their mistake. So I'll see what they have to say. And next we get to what I'm going to be hunting for. Now I got a little PowerPoint presentation here. Forgive me, I'm technology challenged, considering this is the second time I've had to film this. I started once, halfway through I noticed I forgot to turn on my microphone, and so I have to restart. So here's my list. This is the first time I made a PowerPoint presentation, so forgive me if it's a little crude. So the big card I'm looking for is, to no one's surprise, my 1967 Topps number 581 Tom Seaver Bill Dennehy card. It's the big card for my 67 set build, and it's the biggest card I will ever bought. I'm looking for this in the 4 to 6 range, PSA or SGC, it doesn't matter, but I'm both excited and scared of making this purchase, so it's going to be a fun time. I'm sure they'll have quite a few there, so I'm just real excited to pick this up. Next on the list is other 1967 high numbers to complete my set. I'm down to 25 cards left, that's including the Seaver. I was going to have another big card, but according to the post office, that should be here tomorrow, so I'll be making a video about that as soon as it comes in, along with a few other pickups. But whatever cards that to complete the set I'm going to pick up, that'll be left for Sunday, depending on how much money I have left. Because whatever money, I'll hope to pick up 3 to 4, maybe 5 at the most, probably, and try to get my number down to under 20 to what I need for the set. My next goal is to pick up 1 or 2 for my T206 Cincinnati Reds run. I currently have 6 of the 23 cards to complete the entire set. My big goals would be to get a Clark Griffith or a Miller Huggins card. They each have 2 cards in the set. So these are 2 examples. I would like to pick up one of them and maybe a few others, and I just included this Larry McLean card because I really like this card with him in his catching gear. So this there's still a bunch I got to get, so if I can pick up 1, maybe 2, I'm even going to try to see if some people have some raw cards that I can pick up cheap, so if I can do that, I'll be real happy. See, my next one is work on my Cincinnati Hall of Fame player run. Currently, I only need 13 of the 85 members of the Reds Hall of Fame, but 5 of those players are going to be I probably won't be able to get because they're going to be pre-1900 cards. I'm talking thousands of dollars for those cards, and there's one card where I probably won't be able to find because they're purchasing as a best set is missing the one card. I think he only has 2 or 3 cards, and they're extremely rare, but if I can pick up a couple cards from this set, I've got here some American Caramels of some of the players I need. See, we got Eddie Roush, we got Larry Koff, and Heine Groh. There's a few other sets that I could get, but I really like these American Caramels. I'll try to get those if I can. And there's a couple other sets that cards that I would really like to find, but I don't know if I'll be able to find them there. So anything I can pick up would be great and make me happy. Next is a little project that it's a slow project. It's not one of my major ones, but I'm trying to get all the 1954 Hall of Fame players. And these would be the top three of my targets. The Ted Williams #1 card, the Yogi Berra, or the Willie Mays. I currently have 6 of the 22 Hall of Famers in this set, and I got another one coming in this week, so that'll get me up to 7. If I can pick up one of the bigger cards, or maybe a couple of smaller cards, that'll make my day. My next one is a project that I'm really just starting. Last year at Strongsville, I picked up the 1940 Cincinnati Reds team issued set, and that got me in a little kick for collecting players from the 1940 World Series. So I'm thinking about moving on to the play ball cards, picking up the Reds and their World Series opponents, the Detroit Tigers. Now the Hank Greenberg card, that might be my number 2 card on my want list. If I can get that, that'll be the biggest card for these two teams, and the rest I can probably get raw, low condition. I'm not looking to get anything big. Like I said, I can get raw cards of the ones. I got one that has a mark. I only got 2, I think. One's got a big mark, got a mark on the back, so I'm not looking for condition in these. So if I can find somebody with some cheap raw play ball cards, I'll try to pick some of those up. Get a drink here. Not used to talking this long. See, what's next on my list? I'd like to pick up one Erling Lombardi card. These are probably the top 2 picks. I really want this 38 Gowdy Heads Up card with the doodles on it. But if I can't find it, another goodie or any other Erling Lombardi card that I don't have. I just picked up one Erling Lombardi card that I'm going to hopefully show this week, but I'm waiting on another Erling Lombardi piece in the mail. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but it's been delayed. Last seen in Indianapolis, so hopefully that'll come this week and I can show you that, because they're 2 great little items that probably, I guarantee you probably haven't seen. So once I get those, I'll be sure to show them off. I'm off all this week, by the way, so I'll have plenty of time to make videos if they do come in. Finally, I got a mystery card that I've set up. I've talked to Garrett from Ballpark Memories. He has it. He has this card on his eBay store, and I messaged him, and he's going to bring it to Strongsville, and I'm real excited. It's a card I've wanted for a long time, so I hope he still has it and I can pick it up, and we'll go see him first thing Friday morning and see if I can get it. But it's a card that, like I said, I've wanted a whole lot, and it's a special rare card of a Cincinnati Reds player, I'll give you that. And that's all I got for today, so see you at Strongsville again. Stickers if you want them. Got a whole bunch. They'll be there for the taking. I'll see you at the YouTube meetup on Friday night, and I'll be there at the trade night Saturday night. I won't be bringing any cards to trade, but I'll have little green pictures of dead presidents that I can trade you for cards if you're so interested. So, till I see you Friday, and my next videos, hopefully I can get out a couple this week to show off some pickups that are coming in. But until next time, peace.